Hello there guys, Shadow here, and today we are going to be reacting to the Star Rail version 4.4 live stream. Now it has just now started, so we'll just go on and just see what it is. I mean, they did what? This is a new thing. This was a new thing that they showed just now.
To work or to be destroyed? That is the question.
Sweetie, the destruction combo you ordered is here.
Just leave it on the ground. Thanks.
Ha! Interastral Peace Entertainment's top-rated superstar is just a big, round bird.
You're telling me Asad Pramar is being this friendly? Why?
Look at all these feathers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Unique. Too bad. My delivery service doesn't do returns. Beg me. 200,000 credits and I'll let you
I
go.
don't think that's Asad Pramar like that.
Just kidding. It wouldn't help even if you did pay me.
I mean, the thing is,
Want to save him?
why is Asad Pramar
Let's play a game and see if your luck
not
really
being
is that good.
the...
As you wish.
Wait, that was not his die. It was white and orange.
Where the Tower of Infinity slumbered, where the Express set off.
Himeko, Nova time, right?
As I frequently call it, where repeated mistakes began. Prosperity breeds
Whoa. Look at the
suffering forges huge.
Phantasm way.
The myriad colors return to the
Why was there Evernight and... Oh, that's the Asad Pramar trailer where we saw that big thing.
Then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands! Starblazer!
Oh, whoa. Is that what her
Trailblazing!
animations are? Evernight, Dan Hung Permanent.
This is the resistance I have been looking for.
Kid, if you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
You saw a path
What?
no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it.
Wait, something's happening to us. Tell it on.
Once
Don't be afraid.
Why do we have white eyes? No. You don't do that. You don't do that. Okay. No one's dying. No one's dying. For sure, no one's dying. Okay. I don't want that heartwarming journey again. Something happened to our Stellaron.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon.
What happened to you, Albert?
Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 4.4. And
Why is it
beverages does
only
the whistle
Himeko Nova,
sound. Special program.
Pom Pom, and
I'm your
Asad
favorite
Pramar's
host, Albert.
Albert?
Are you really Albert? Why do you look like that?
Yeah! Where did our big, round, fluffy Albert go?
Don't even bring it up. Oh, Albert here was happily prepping for the show in the office when, bam! I got knocked out cold. Some lanky, hat-wearing weirdo tied me up and demanded I pay
But the thing is,
200,000 credits, or else it'd be over for me.
but
My poor,
it was not
poor
Asad Pramar's
life
dice.
savings.
Asad Pramar's dice kind of
Making
looks like
two
what we have
was
currently
already
now. Actually.
This.
Oh, good thing it was just some hat-wearing weirdo. For a moment, I thought you might have run into Asad Pramad.
Asad Pramad? What do you mean, Asat Pramod?
Never mind. I guess you could call this a blessing in disguise.
The thing is, you know what?
huh?
I don't like where the trailer went,
Now
okay?
your legs are this long.
Oh, I guess you're right.
I mean, that is
Let's get back to today's
true,
show.
too.
You
Yes.
two, as per tradition, why don't you say hi to the audience first?
Okay. Hello, everyone.
With Pom-Pom, are you gonna get your Astral Express and we're gonna smash it on
And
Asat
I'm
Pramod
Himeko,
again?
navigator of the Astral Express. It's a pleasure to see you all again.
Welcome back, guys. Let's get down to business. That version trailer just now was packed with information.
Yeah, and just look at this picture behind us.
Somehow,
Everyone's expressions
something
are so
happens to
solemn,
our
it's got
Stellaron,
Pom-Pom
even though it
nervous
is
too.
sheepish cancer.
At the end of
How
the
is
version
Asat Pramod able to
4.3
control it?
story, Asat Pramod, the Lord Ravager who aims to destroy Elation, dropped his disguise and revealed himself
Yes.
to everyone, completely shattering Plain Arcadia's 15 years of peace. This must be the unusual fate
Oh, that's not what
indicated
was
in General
shown.
Yao Guang's
This is
divination.
this time.
At this point, the Phantasm Moon games are completely out of control, and Plain Arcadia is hanging by a thread.
This is the new
Facing
thing
off against the Lord Ravager again. There must
again.
be some
Yes.
cursed connection between them and the Astral Express.
Currently, with Asat Pramod, we do have.
developed a father-daughter bond.
What father-daughter
Yes.
bond? The thought that every single one of those heartwarming father-daughter moments was just some twisted performance by Asat Pramod. It makes my skin crawl.
Hey, don't forget, it's not just Ryusuke who's a fake. Himiko's identity is still shrouded in mystery too.
I mean, Himeko is
According
not
to Asat Pramod,
kind of
something
fake.
might have happened to the real Himeko 15 years ago.
Pom-Pom doesn't believe a single word Asat Pramod says. All Pom-Pom knows is that passenger Himeko has spent all her time with everyone on the Express and never once faked her feelings for us.
Thank you, conductor.
Well said. Though it really makes you wonder what exactly Himeko went through 15 years ago. You seem to spill quite a few secrets during your face-off with Asat Pramod, Himeko.
I'll have a chance to tell my story later. Right
Yeah,
now,
why-
our top priority is dealing with the massive problem that is Asat
No.
Pramod.
We need to talk
How are
about
we supposed
you.
to do that? We can't
Something
even
happened
track
to
it
our
down
Stellaron,
right
and what did you do?
Yeah, remember when Asat Pramod tailed the Trailblazer and the others into the world in canvas?
Highly adaptable,
He
has a
also
distinct
showed up
personal
in the
style, and
tavern,
is completely
the school,
irreplaceable.
the abandoned station, and a bunch of other
Expert at
places
cloning
at
and
the
capable
exact
of handling
same
multiple
time.
missions
This guy is
simultaneously.
seriously good at fighting with clones.
Extensive
And
professional
every single
experience.
Asat Pramod looks exactly
Yes.
like the real deal. They can act and fight on their own, and they've even got that same obnoxious way of talking. Oh,
Yes.
speaking of which, Pom-Pom just remembered that smart-mouthed meanie who fought Silver Wolf in version 4.2. Not only can he create clones, he also really loves to shapeshift, huh?
An old shape-shifting die, huh? For Asat Pramod, that ability helps him disguise himself to get closer to his targets. Just like when he turned into Pearl and Graphia. Nobody suspected a thing at first.
And then there's Ryusuke. He didn't
Yes.
just look the part. He even acted out his personality so convincingly.
He even bought every last piece of Himicat merch.
Himeko?
To think we let him visit the Astral Express and passenger Trailblazer even called him Grandpa. Ugh. He really played everyone for fools.
But then again, who wouldn't love a sensible, independent, and capable daughter like Himeko? Besides, is there really that much of a difference between acting like you care and actually caring?
Excuse me?
What made you burst out with that, Mr. Albert? Weird.
See? Feels exactly like something Asat Pramod would say. Doesn't it just scream meanie?
Stop imitating him, Albert. Just hearing that gives me a headache. But to tell the truth, he is quite the master of disguise.
Very
If
much.
you
I mean,
and the
he's a
audience
masked
ever ran
fool,
into him,
right?
You might not even know it.
True, but Pom-Pom has another question. He uses these abilities to do so many things that seem completely unrelated to destruction. Why is that?
Yes, that is true.
There's a reason for that, of course. Based on previous intel, when a Sapramod carries out destruction, it's never just about overwhelming brute force. He prefers to observe like a chess player, sometimes even standing right beside his victims to watch them struggle in agony as they march step by step toward their demise.
Exactly. That much was proven
Well, I
during
tell
the
you, you know what?
catastrophe in Plain
Asad
Arcadia a
Pramod as a
millennium ago.
villain,
It was none other
he's
than the
just
invader
damn
Asat
good.
Pramod who rescued Graphia from the ruins. He then bestowed upon her the
Yes.
power of destruction, granting her the
With
ability to turn her
imagenesis.
brushstrokes into reality. She even ended up personally painting the ferocious giant beasts that destroyed her homeland.
Turning the victim into the very fuel for the fire! That's so cruel!
Maybe to him, destruction is just a cruel joke. Remember what we learned from the previously
Yes.
released Myriad Celestia about
Yes,
Asapramod's
yes.
past before he embraced the destruction? To him, the elation of today is completely unrecognizable, vulgar, and boring. Peace has lasted far too long. Only a return to suffering can breed true amusement. All that overflowing fear, powerless rage, and futile struggling. How delicious.
What a sick man. So he turned
And that's the
Plain
thing.
Arcadia into
Turn
this?
Phantasm Moon into
no.
like this.
Is this still the Arcadia we know? There's rubble everywhere!
Oh, and the
And the
tone
roads have been
fragment
cut
is
off.
completely out.
Are those Imaginae affected too? They're actually attacking
You
people.
all got
And what's with
antimatter
these lightning strikes?
and
Has even the thunder coil
big
gone out
tower
of
got
control?
Yeah, Sapramod has warped
King.
all of Plain Arcadia beyond recognition. People are scrambling everywhere just to survive. But luckily, Perdido Station, where the express is docked, is still relatively safe and has become a rare haven.
What about our companions? How are they doing?
Don't worry, everyone's safe and sound for now.
Kichiba is here.
They were just forced to split
Ashville
up because
here.
of the Sapramods, right?
The Silverborn guy.
However, according to Madame Pearl's observations, once the conflict broke out, Himeko and Asapramod dropped out of monitoring range together, leaving their whereabouts a mystery at one point.
To be precise, he deliberately severed any leads
In
he could
Ravage,
use
just
to
a
track
whistle
me
sound.
down.
Darn it! That guy really had it all planned out! But why?
Judging
You know, he
by
just
his
plays,
behavior,
you know,
he's
70
extremely
chess, you
curious
know,
about
he
what
just,
actually
he's just too
happened
smart.
15 years ago and the secret I carry. He's the kind of person who won't rest until he gets to the bottom of everything. If he's that fixated on it, I'd wager his obsession itself is a clue to what's really driving him.
Good point. Let's start by looking at the unanswered questions from 15 years ago.
Oh, do we get
First
more
off,
info?
at the end of version 4.3, we saw that when facing the Herald of Death, there was indeed another voice beside Himeko. Was
Yes,
she?
it was
Does another Himeko
just-
really exist? What exactly
Imagenesis
is
Himeko.
Himeko's identity? A Myriad Celestia short will give us a few clues on this secret first. Besides
Sure.
that, when Himeko
Yes.
faced off against the Herald of Death,
The Herald of
a
Death.
giant mechanical arm appeared right in front of her. Later, when she went toe-to-toe with the Sapramod alone, the mech showed up again, and the Sapramod
Yes.
even called it an
old friend.
Where did this mech even come from? And why
It
did
is
Himeko
the-
summon it?
Astral Express
In the
thing, right?
version trailer, passenger Himeko called it Starblazer. That
Yes.
name sort of rings a bell for Pom-Pom.
Uh-huh. Good catch, Pom Pom. As far as
Where
I
is this?
know, the prototype for this mech comes from the first and last stop of the Express, Akibili's homeland, Pagana, and was once used as a
Akibili's
weapon of
homeland?
war. Pagana's legacy showing up in Plain Arcadia probably has a lot to do with the wrecked Express.
The wrecked Express! Graphia and Ryusuke both mentioned earlier that it was a tower of infinity piercing the sky and earth.
Which
Are they
was the
talking
Astral
about
Express
this
crash.
place?
That's right. Though there was no trace of the Star Blazer on the Express back in the day, I wonder how Himeko managed to get her hands on it. Not only did you find the clues, you also managed to restore the mech single-handedly. Wait, make that double-handedly. As expected of my navigator. And as for more details about the Hail of Death case from 15 years ago, there's indeed a bit more we can reveal. Stay tuned for the upcoming animated short.
Be sure to check it out.
Okay.
And
Animated
aside
shot.
from these
two.
secrets, right before
Do we
vanishing
get
with the
another
Sapphire
improv
Mud,
trailer?
Himeko subtly left behind a clue related to the Express. Cracking the clue might just reveal Himeko's whereabouts, and so try our best to try and stall a Sapramad and wait for her friends to show up.
I believe the Trailblazer will step up, uncover the truth from 15 years ago, and find a way to deal with Asat Pramad. When that time comes, we'll face this battle
Well,
together.
how do I deal
You
with
said
Asad
it.
Pramad,
We'll
who
always find a
has
way,
a
no matter how hard
probability
things
die,
get.
who gets
For
to
now,
see just all
let's see what kind of
probabilities?
tricks our final enemy, Asat Pramad,
Even Elio
will
is not
resort
helping
to
us. We don't
in
even
battle.
have plot
As a
armor
Lord
this
Ravager,
time.
what he brings to the fight goes
No,
way beyond his
please.
usual.
No, I'm not. Skip.
Maybe you'll even be able to uncover some secrets regarding the loves and through us this time to convert
Off and
the comedy of doom.
Darn it.
Okay.
Pom-Pom
Now
can't wait
continue.
to teach this meanie a lesson.
I'll
right
just
now,
see it
I
within
just
the game.
want to
I
rip
don't want
his
to know
die off
how
and
to.
kick it around like a ball.
By
How
the
do you
way,
do that?
it's rare to get the chance to converse face to face with a Lord Ravager on equal footing like this. This time, the Trailblazer will also be able to uncover quite a few interesting things through Asat Pramad. Like gossip about the Lord Ravagers, their first loves, and stuff like
Gossip?
that. Oh, or maybe
What?
you'll even be able to uncover some secrets regarding the truth of the finality and the Trailblazer's origins. But how much you
we need
actually
these
manage
two.
to uncover, well, that'll depend on your own skills. All right, story time's over. Now, let's check out the all-new Himeko Nova's performance and battle.
Yes. Show the animation. Oh no, she's just destroying the coffee, huh? And that's the Star Blazer. That's a big, idle animation. Is that the alt?
Passenger Himeko really is something else with her brand new powers.
Yes.
She looks more like a valiant Valkyrie now. She's so full of spirit.
I know, right? With an aura like that, even old Albert is getting all fired up.
My younger self probably wouldn't have believed that I'd actually get to fly into space and pilot a mech one day.
That's right.
I mean,
it's also her
now
biggest
you're doing
highlight in
it.
combat. Himeko Nova is a fire-type character following the path of erudition. When Himeko Nova is on the field, she immediately deploys a territory and summons the Star Blazer mech.
Oh.
Wow, if Passenger Welt saw this, he'd be so thrilled.
Yes.
He'd drop everything to study it for 3 days and 3 nights straight.
All
Just 3
enemies will be
days?
brought onto the satellite platform. This is
Oh
our home
my
turf.
god. So you're telling
Himeko will
me
lead her teammates to pilot the mech together.
Huh, that's so cool.
When you're piloting the mech,
So you're-
enemies are like
Okay, wait.
ants on the deck with nowhere to hide. The mech even auto-cruises at high altitude, giving us complete control of the field of vision.
So you're telling me, as soon as we enter fight, we deploy this territory. Damn. Second, just tell me, this is the guy who does the orbital pulse on the characters usually, what Himeko, summons the pulse from her alt. I just hope it is the
We
Star
can
Blazer.
pilot Star Blazer to unleash 2 different attack abilities against the enemy. Use hyperluminal particle beam to slice through foes with a
Okay.
blur of light blades, dealing damage, and
Wait,
beam
he
to
was-
slice through foes with a blur of light blades, dealing
imaginary
damage and
was-
gaining charge. After aiming and charging up, the mech unleashes an orbital annihilation pulse and consumes all charge. The more charge it has,
So in one
the
turn you can
higher
have
the damage dealt.
And once the Blade of Light's
six of
attack
those
count is depleted,
blue basic
Himeko
attacks.
will also lead everyone in piloting Star Blazer to launch the final blow.
What an explosive
Damn, these
strike!
are just too good.
That's the power of the navigator.
So you're telling me
Spot on.
we get 6
And
blue
that's not
things,
all.
basic
As
attacks.
the navigator
Do
of
3
the
basic
Express,
attacks, we get,
Himeko will always protect her
skill,
teammates
you did
alongside
skill.
Star Blazer and lead everyone to victory. By using her skill, Himeko Nova can gain Navigator Semaphore, which increases allies'
What does that
damage
do?
and recovers uses of the assist skill.
What's the new
Wait a
alt?
minute. What's an assist skill?
Ah, the conductor is asking the right
Oh.
question. In Himeko's territory, all allied teammates will gain an extra special ability, the assist skill. The assist skill has its own dedicated button. Once you use it,
That's
you call
good.
on Star Blazer to lend a hand, launching an attack on all enemies.
And if the
It's
teammate
just
using
the
the
same
assist
thing,
skill is a fellow
right?
companion from the Express, depending on who they are, they'll also gain special effects.
Wow, the Express cohort has such a strong bond. But what if they have different forms like Passenger
Oh,
March?
yes.
Do the special effects apply to every form?
Don't worry.
Ho, ho, ho.
In my eyes, March will
March,
always be
Evernight,
March. No matter how much our
Welt and
companions
Himeko,
grow,
normal Himeko.
this bond will never change.
You can open the buff
Show the
information
next one.
screen both in and out of combat to
Next
check the
one.
specific effects.
Got it.
Harmony,
That makes
all
things
done hums,
way more convenient.
and
Outside
oh,
of battle, Himeko
So
Nova can
just
also
one.
pilot her mech while exploring the map, locking onto the enemy from high above and launching attacks
oh my
on
god,
the
the
enemies within
Sam
range.
power creep of,
This is practically turning into
piloting
a
a mech
first-person shooter.
in Technic.
Yep. All right. Now that we've seen the combat showcase, let's check out the banner details for this version.
Yes, please.
Throughout the whole duration of version 4.4,
Whole
Trailblazers
duration?
can obtain the limited 5-star character, Himeko Nova,
Thank you.
and the drop rate for the limited 5-star light cone, a
Whole
star that
duration,
lights
that's
the night,
great.
will also be boosted. In the first half of version 4.4, the limited
Sparksy, this
5-star
early?
characters Sparksy, Don Hung,
Okay,
Permanso
fine,
Terra,
Dan Hung and
and
Evernight.
Evernight, as well as the limited 5-star light cone.
Makes sense, you know,
Dazzle,
for
Butterfly Reward, the worlds
her.
apart, and to Evernight Stars will have a
Himeko.
rerun. In the second half of
There's
version
a
4.4,
oh
Part 2
Sarida,
of the special warp event
and then
will
next
also
and
become
Aventurine.
available.
Why is
The
Aventurine
limited
getting a
5-star
rerun?
characters Saridra, Anaxa, and Aventurine, and the limited 5-star light cones Epoch etched in golden blood. Life should be cast to flames, and inherently unjust destiny will rerun.
All right.
Awesome!
All right, that's a wrap for today's show. As
That's
the
a
whistle
wrap
sounds
for
and
today's
ravages,
show.
do you two have anything else you'd like to say to everyone?
That's a wrap for today's show.
Let Pom Pom go first then.
What do you
The
mean?
crew of the Astral Express has been traveling together
What do you
for
mean a
long
wrap for
time.
today's show?
And we faced
We
many
had nothing
challenges.
done. Where are the
But as long
events?
as we always stick together, there's no obstacle we can't overcome.
We've definitely been through a lot of tough moments along the way. But that's exactly why traveling and trailblazing together holds such profound meaning. As long as we never give up, we'll always be able to trailblaze a path to the future. But this time, whether we can continue depends on your choice.
I've laid all my cards on the table.
Oh, hi,
big
Assad.
hero.
Did you enjoy my show? I'm really looking forward to your performance. And my dear daughters. Whatever you
Daughters?
do, don't let me down. See you there.
No. Where are the events? Oh, wait. The sound is also different. They warped the normal.
What? Still thinking about Himeko? I'll tell you about it then. About Himeko's childhood.
All right, Himeko. That's it for tonight's bedtime story.
Aw,
Off to sleep now.
good night then, Dad.
After his daughter fell asleep, the poor Dean always had to spend some time alone, tackling his endless mountain of work. That's what he got for working 2 jobs. But that day, a little accident happened.
Dad, you've been working so hard.
Uh-oh.
Brewed you some coffee.
Himeko! This is the first time you've made coffee for Dad. I'm so
Oh,
touched.
Asat Pramad.
So good. So unique.
Really, Dad? Then I'll make some for you every day.
A thought flashed through the dean's mind. Could this kid have already seen through his disguise? No, no, no. Impossible. It didn't matter, though. He barely went home anyway. And in the blink of an eye,
Who is it?
Himeko grew up. They say that in
What's
school,
wrong?
she was reliable, mature, and
Himeko Durbrooke,
highly trusted.
help.
Please don't beat me up! I really don't have any more money!
Hurry! Himeko, I see them! They're right up ahead!
Quick, get behind me!
Himeko! Thank you.
Oh, that's the original Himeko.
Don't be afraid.
Wait,
You're safe
weathering
now.
curse.
Such a good kid. Never giving me anything to worry about. It really took the fun out of being a father. Later, Himeko's weathering curse got worse. So it was finally my time to shine. Or so I planned.
My sweet daughter, why aren't you answering the phone? Daddy's home, but the house is completely empty. Where are you?
We moved 5 years ago.
Well, I'm back for 3 days this time. Want to go grab some seafood noodles at Kraken's Tavern? We can even pick up some treats from your favorite spot on the way.
I don't like... Never mind. I've got stuff to do. Go eat by yourself.
Ooh, is this the long overdue rebellious phase?
Yes.
Daddy's looking forward to it. What about you, protagonist? Are you really not going to call me Grandpa one more time?
No, not again. Not again. One time was fine. Oh, this is the redeem code. What is happening to the live stream? Oh yeah, the fate thing. I forgot fate is there. Oh, this time it's gonna be plain Arcadia. I didn't even read through. I'm just looking at the animation. Okay. Yeah, she's. Oh, this time you are gonna be our summon. Is Rin gonna be our summon this time? No, is it Saber? Who is it? Imagine a Holy Grail war.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, welcome to my stream.
My little Sparks head!
Oh,
Your favorite
Dr.
Sparksicles
Ratio.
back to play with you.
Good day, everyone. I am Veritas Ratio.
Dispense with the formalities. Fetch seats for these two.
Albert, your entrance is way too over the top. Can you even read the teleprompter from way up there?
I just don't get it.
0 points.
Mug. Oh! Hey! Who did that?
Albert, watch your language.
Exactly! The stream's gonna get taken down.
Oh, fine. My bad. I just couldn't pass up the rare chance to scratch that itch. All right, let's officially get down to business. Welcome back, everyone, to the version 4.4 preview and the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Work collaboration special
Part 2,
program.
yes.
Woohoo!
Finally, getting to the main topic.
I've been looking forward to this collaboration for ages, especially when I saw they actually brought in the legendary Rin, Tosaka, and Gilgamesh. My heart practically leaped out of my chest.
I'd really like to see how this night plays out.
Don't get ahead of yourselves, you two. Let old
Show
Albert
us
here
Gilgamesh,
break it down
we are
for
getting
you.
free Gilgamesh.
Naturally, our story this time takes place in plain Arcadia. Just look at where
So it's
we
a
are right
continuance.
The Little Furbo's publishing house!
No, it's Ashvale's detective agency.
There's another case?
Correct. 2 big news stories just broke in the Arcadia recently. Remember the Star Rail Fest we were invited to back in version 4.1?
Something
It
happened over there.
left quite an impression.
I don't just remember it. I really remember it. Sparksicle even made a cameo as a live host.
Following the
Yes.
epic battle with the Daybreak Squadron, the crisis was averted, and the exhibition is still ongoing. And the Astral Express also teamed up with Perlup's Core, providing quite a few pieces from their collection for the exhibition, including a memento from the Trailblazers' adventures, the Holy Grail obtained in Penacony. Someone filed a report, though, saying the Holy Grail was stolen right off the exhibition floor, and all fingers are pointing at a girl
Wait, did
in
Nihilux
red
say
with
she
twin
wanted a
tails.
Holy Grail war in plain Arcadia?
Wait,
And
don't
she
all
just
look at
got it?
me. Am I really the type to just swipe other people's
Is
stuff?
Nihilux involved over here?
Could it be Rin Tosaka?
Leave it to Dr. Ratio to hit the nail on the head.
But what does she want with the Trailblazers' Holy Grail?
She didn't really have a choice. After the 5th Holy Grail War ended, Rin Tosaka embarked on an adventure across different worlds. She accidentally stumbled into ours along the way and ended up completely draining her magical energy. Stranded here after losing her magical energy, Rin Tosaka sensed the presence of the Holy Grail. In a moment of desperation, she borrowed it, attempting to summon a servant to help out and use the Holy Grail's power to leave. After some tinkering, the wish-granting grail connected with this land brimming with wish power, and just like that, it booted back up and started working again.
Wait a sec. Didn't Screwlum turn this Holy Grail into a display piece back in Penacony?
Yes.
How is it actually working again?
That's the
why
crux
is
of the
it
matter.
working again?
This decorative Holy Grail does work, but the way it's used is definitely a bit different. The power it uses now is wish power rather than magical energy, so it can't directly
Oh.
summon heroic
Okay.
spirits or initiate the ritual. Instead, drawing upon Rin Tosaka's memories as its current holder and the Trailblazers' memories as its owner, along with their experiences from past Holy Grail wars, it directly selects and matches the participants. You could say this is actually an Imagine Holy Grail War.
Whoa! Isn't this just a massive cosplay convention?
Since the contestants are
Gossip.
picked based on memories, they should all be familiar faces to the Trailblazer, right?
Yes.
Not necessarily. At least
Why?
to the Trailblazer, Gilgamesh is hardly a familiar face.
I mean, yes,
Archie
he's a
is right.
summon,
This time
right?
around, the Trailblazer won't just run into familiar companions from their journey who appear after being summoned by the Holy Grail. They'll also make new friends and new opponents.
But wait a minute.
New opponents.
If there's no magical energy in the Holy Grail, doesn't that mean Rin Tosaka still can't leave?
Which brings us to another huge piece of news. When the ritual began, golden rain poured from the Arcadia sky, and countless treasures fell from above. Time to make a fortune. If I could just snag one or two.
Albert, you're practically drooling.
Snap out of it.
Rumor has it that a lot of people scored treasures from this rain, and each pair of participants walked away with an incredibly precious treasure of the king. These treasures are packed with wish power, and apparently the Holy Grail can convert them into magical energy in some bizarre way.
So,
Yes,
if we
'cause
track
why
down the
not?
hunters, collect the treasures, and
just do
toss
this,
them
it
into
just
the
works,
Holy
okay?
Grail, we
Trust
can
me, it
build up
works.
magical energy.
Wait, no. You just said treasure of the king. You
You know,
don't mean
last
the
time
treasures
that
of that king,
event
do you?
battle thing
That's
that they
right,
had
the
was
very
great.
same king.
It was fun.
The treasures of
I hope they,
Gilgamesh.
I heard he's
Get
super
something like that.
possessive of his treasures. Would he really let something like this happen?
But I've also heard he's lost the key to his vault more than once. So I guess it's not that surprising.
So yeah, things went off the rails real quick. The scattered treasures sparked a massive uproar across the Arcadia, and some folks are even using social media to stir up the pot. Seems like they've got a hidden agenda.
Well, what happened to
Right
Lancer?
now,
You know,
the
he was
Imagine
revealed.
Holy Grail War
last
has
time. What
already
happened to
kicked
him?
off. yet the identities of our opponents remain unknown. Even the King of Heroes has manifested in this realm due to his scattered treasures. Everything is happening way too fast. There's definitely a mastermind pulling the strings behind the scenes. As a key player who participated in the Penaconian Holy Grail War, the Trailblazer has been commissioned by the Department of Aberration Defense to team up with Rin Tosaka. Their mission:
Oh, this time it's gonna
recover
be
the treasures of the king.
So she's gonna be our
stabilize the
summon.
situation,
Okay, we can
and track
change our
down
summon.
the
Is
truth
that
behind this series of occurrences?
Plus, it'll help Rin Tosaka stock up on enough magical energy to continue her journey.
That's right.
I wonder what kind of beautiful sparks our friends from another world will create when they collide with ours this time around.
So please stay tuned for this collaboration, Trailblaze Continuance, Imagine a Holy Grail War.
Can't wait!
Ah, yes. Plus, this year's collaboration event,
Event
Star
rewards.
Rail Nights, will also unfold as the story progresses. During the event, we'll be fighting side by side with Rin Tosaka to take on the enemy. In battle, not only
Oh,
can we
this
use
time it's
characters'
card
own
game
signature
type?
moves, we can also freely wield various noble phantasms to unleash different abilities. And as the story unfolds, we'll encounter different noble phantasm holders. Defeating them
Oh,
will
they
allow
can
us to
also-
recover their noble phantasms and gain even more abilities. Plus, new characters will also join the team lineup to fight alongside Rin Tosaka, unlocking their unique noble phantasms and moves for an even richer combat experience. Oh, and one more thing. You'll also get to see some classic noble phantasms in action during combat this time around. Like this one.
Oh, so
Whoa,
animation
Rule
type.
breaker.
Rules are made to be broken, right?
Bingo!
Yes.
And as we dig deeper into the investigation, we'll gradually reveal the true identities of the remaining masters and servants, getting closer and closer to the truth.
Oh, wait! What's this on the blackboard? It's actually kinda cute.
These are painstakingly crafted notes of our research tech noob, Miss Tosaka, to help everyone sort out our current progress and no clues.
Huh.
Anyway, keep exploring alongside Rin Tosaka. Grab more powerful noble phantasms, try out different combat styles, and uncover the truth behind this Imagine Holy Grail War.
Okay!
Okay, now that we've covered the event details, let's learn more about our two guests from another world.
Yes. Huh. Oh yeah, you have the sword and gem thing. That is most probably the skill. This is the ultimate.
No wonder
Damn
everyone
good.
calls her Miss Tosaka. She's so elegant, even in a fight.
But besides gem magecraft, I think I saw something else. Is that the jeweled sword Zelrich she's holding?
Oh,
And
okay.
when she was up in the air,
Well, I'm
isn't
not
there a
seeing the
giant
feed,
bow
so I don't
following
even
right
know.
beside her? I swear I've heard someone mention a scene like this somewhere.
You've got a sharp eye, Sparksy. These are actually powers Rin Tosaka acquired during her travels and adventures, and now she can wield them effortlessly as her own.
She never forgets to study and reflect even while traveling. So, the rumors of her diligence are true.
That's right! Now, let's take a closer look at how Rin Tosaka performs in battle after arriving
Sure.
in this new world. Rin Tosaka is an erudition character.
Oh,
whose
he
attacks
already
deal
has
quantum
a
damage to
enhanced skill.
Oh, a mage who actually throws hands?
Looks like she's no slouch in close combat, despite being a mage.
Besides close combat, an exceptional mage like Rin Tosaka is
Oh,
naturally a
that's-
pro at using
That's
gems
an
in
enhanced
battle.
one.
After using her technique to enter combat or at the start of combat, she gains a certain amount of gem energy.
Oh, that's
During combat, whenever
That's
an
why she
allied
was-
teammate consumes or recovers skill points, crit damage increases, and Rin Tosaka gains gem energy.
also she's more
Here
skill
comes
point
the
side.
sparkly gem magecraft.
But gems are pretty expensive. So, Rin will first save up the gem energy she obtains, and once it reaches a certain level, her skill will level up. When using her enhanced skill, Rin Tosaka can deal damage to all enemies. She then consumes her current gem energy to deal multiple
all
extra
of them.
instances of damage
No
to
matter how
random
much you
enemy
have.
targets.
I
The
thought
more
if you
gem
have
energy
30 or
she
15, you
has,
can
the
use
more
2 of them.
times she deals damage.
Yes.
So, how do you obtain gem energy more efficiently?
Don't forget what was mentioned earlier. The rate you gain gem energy is tied to changes in skill points. So, use that to your advantage.
Oh, so that means we need to spend or recover skill points more frequently then.
That's right. Plus, when using her enhanced skill, if the team has enough skill points, Rin Tosaka can directly consume skill points and convert them into
What?
gem energy to replenish her ammo. When using her ultimate,
So
Rin
much
Tosaka
skill
summons
points?
a giant bow
8
and
or
transforms
7.
a planet into an arrow, firing it from the sky to the earth. This deals damage to all enemies and immediately recovers 1 skill point.
Sky above, earth below. When it comes to a brawl, Rin Tosaka steals the show.
Wait, in that scene
What is
just
this?
now,
What?
after Archer
What?
fired an arrow, did Rin Tosaka also launch a follow-up attack with her giant bow? What's up with that?
Good eye, Professor. When Rin Tosaka and Archer are on the same team and certain conditions are met, they'll launch a joint follow-up attack, dealing
For
damage to all
skill
enemies
points?
and recovering skill points.
I see.
That's why she can use those 7, 8 skill points in
All right,
one
next up,
turn.
let's meet the other character, the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh.
Can you have a way where Gilgamesh and Archer work together? Huh? That's the Sparks. Seize weapon. You should work with the unlimited blade works.
That air of superiority and arrogance is exactly as the rumors described.
You can't have a scene like this without dropping a killer line.
Rabbit dog, who gave you permission to look at me? Keep your eyes glued to the ground forever.
Spot on! Totally spot on!
That was a pretty good impression.
Just some basic acting chops.
Speaking of which, this King of Heroes really never forgets his street lamp no matter where he goes. I wonder if he's satisfied with the height of the streetlights in Duomension City.
So this is how he fights. To think those noble
Who does he work
phantasms
with?
we'd only
Please
ever
not
heard
Saber,
rumors
just say
about.
Archer,
A,
so that I can
the
use
Gate
both of
Babylon,
these fate characters
Enkidu,
together.
all showed
Otherwise,
up
my Archers,
one
you know,
after another.
currently
This
is
King
just
of
dead
Heroes
in the
combat
ditch
abilities
because
totally matches personality
Sparksy
too.
is technically the
Gilgamesh
same
is a lightning
as
character following the path of destruction. Boring enemies aren't worth the King of Heroes going all out. When entering combat, Gilgamesh will be in a bored state due to a lack of interest. A bored Gilgamesh
Oh, no, he
will
works with
automatically use his
Saber.
basic attack,
Yes.
casually attacking the enemy.
they are
After
just
any
making it
ally
like,
takes action,
you know,
he accumulates
cool for
interest.
these characters, and these
when a
characters
teammate
just
uses their
become way
ultimate,
better.
Gilgamesh gains additional interest. Boosts the damage of his own
Well,
ultimate.
looks like, you know,
and
Gilgamesh is
regenerates
also
a
gonna
certain
be
amount of energy.
a character who's just gonna be
Arrogance is really just another form of
Just-
stupidity.
But
Again,
once
like
you please the
Archer, just
king,
dead in a ditch.
he really gets into the performance. When using his skill, Gilgamesh deploys the Gate of Babylon, ignoring the enemy's defense. he
So
uses
you're
him
telling
to
me
firmly
there
bend
is a
under the
chance that
ground,
they can add
then fires weapons from his
more
vault,
characters
dealing
to the
multiple
banners and
instances
not
of damage
remove
to the enemy.
Saber and
The
Dan?
sky is filled with Goldie's weapons. Talk about flashy. I can practically hear him laughing through the screen.
Gaze upon my royal visage! Using his ultimate, Gilgamesh summons Enuma Elish. After analyzing the world, he unleashes earth-shattering power, dealing damage to all enemies. Enuma Elish!
Even the attack name is incredibly flashy.
It's like the
Yes.
whole world is being ripped apart. Talk about over the top.
From the looks of it, that strike of his was definitely meant to end it all.
So when he and Saber are on the same team, there's an extra effect too. When faced with this worthy opponent, the King of Heroes will also take action. He steps in to flaunt his kingly majesty, hurling countless weapons onto the field to deal damage to all enemies.
Classy. to
Huh.
Gilgamesh.
Friendly fire?
Yep. After pulling a stunt like
Friendly
that,
fire,
Gilgamesh
huh?
even gains interest following the joint follow-up attack. See? Clearly he's having a blast.
This team-up is just...
When using his technique on the map, Gilgamesh unleashes Enkidu to imprison nearby enemies upon
So
entering
he's
battle.
just friendly
he also
fire
immediately gains
character?
a certain amount of interest.
Sure, why
The
not?
skill design this time really captures the King of Heroes aura. Plus, we get to see so many iconic scenes all at once!
I'm actually more interested in seeing how he behaves in the story.
All right. Next up, let's take a look at the other important info for this version. The Honkai
Banner
Star
info.
Rail and
Yes.
Wednesday Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration will officially launch on July 24th. From when the collab starts and until the end of version 4.6, Trailblazers can log into the
4.6.
game to claim
Oh,
the
to get
limited
free
5-star collab character Gilgamesh or
Gilgamesh.
Archer for free.
Choose one to obtain for
Gilgamesh.
free.
Wow! The entrance of the ever-arrogant King of Heroes himself! I bet he'll bring quite a few spectacular moments to your trailblazing expedition.
If you truly
I
end up
doubt.
traveling with Gilgamesh, you definitely won't be bored on that journey. As for whether it gets written into an epic, that's entirely up to your performance.
I'm thrilled to be meeting the King of Heroes. So, once you choose a character to claim, you'll also receive a set amount of the corresponding upgrade materials. After the collaboration
Thanks.
kicks off on July 24th, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration character
Do they just get added
Osaka
or
from the Gem Coursing
they are
Red
replaced?
banner and the limited 5-star collaboration light cone Flickering Stars from the Kaleidec Coruscation banner. Through Of the Beginning and Numa Ailish, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration character, Gilgamesh, and they can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration light cone, I Am As You Behold in Age of God's Golden Gate. Meanwhile, the guarantee counts will be shared between this phase's collaboration character and light cone warps, and the first phase's collaboration warps. With the launch of the second phase of the collaboration, we will merge the event warps from both phases under the Fate UBW Collaboration Warp category. For more details, please refer to future official notices.
Okay.
Plus, this collaboration warp will also be available long term.
Long time meaning permanent.
Albert!
Yes.
Are we getting any warp promos like last time?
You bet! After spending a total of 200 Star Rail special passes, Trailblazers can directly
Not
choose
again.
and claim one limited collaboration 5-star light cone once the collaboration event begins. I Am As You Behold.
Oh yeah, I remember he was there during the final version, right?
The special promotion lasts for all of version 4.4. So, from the version update until the collaboration event begins, any Star Rail special passes spent in any limited warp will count.
Amazing!
That is actually pretty great.
With the Honkai Star Rail and Wednesday Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration about to launch again, we want to once again take this opportunity on the special program to sincerely thank all our partners.
A heartfelt thank you to Kinoko Nasu and Takashi Takeuchi for their continuous help and support. From story planning to character combat design, all the
See,
way
the
to
last time
project
story disappointed me a
Here's
bit,
a
okay?
little something for
Fate.
the dedicated staff behind the scenes
It was
who worked so hard both
almost
this year and last.
unvoiced.
Thank you for everything.
Good work.
We hope this year's
Like around
content
about
delivers a stellar experience for
70 to 80%
Our
of the
voice
story
artists have
quest was
also prepared
unvoiced, even
some
though those
special well-wishes for all of you.
voice actors were there.
Let's take a look.
開拓者の皆さんこんばんは。東坂凛役の上田香奈です。崩壊スターレイルフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレイドワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。私もいつもと少し違うリーを演じてとても楽しかったです。実はストーリーの中で長年の夢が一つ叶ったので、私にとっても今回のコラボは特別な経験になったなと感じています。一族の使命を背負い、たった一人で聖杯戦争の道を歩む凛と、困難が待っていると知りながらその旅路を歩む開拓者。二人には重なる部分がいくつもあります。違う世界を生きている二人なんですが、その根底にはボロボロになっても決して諦めないという強い意志があるんですよね。今回のコラボでは凛が別の世界で魔術を振るい、そして新たな仲間と出会います。 活躍するリンをまた見ることができて私も嬉しかったです。
And like
どの世
usually
界
have
にいても
one
リンは
line,
決して
right?
諦
What
め
they
ず
usually
一
do.
歩も引かない、そんな優秀な魔術師です。ぜひ今回のコラボを楽しんでくださいね。開拓者の皆さんが旅の中で自分だけの光を見つけられますように。常に余裕を持って優が垂れ、これが遠坂の家訓よ。開拓者、旅はまだ続くわ。ここ一番ってところでヘマしないようにね。
開拓者の皆さんこんばんは。フェイトステイナイトギルガメッシュ役の関智一です。崩壊スターレイルフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。常に頂点に君臨する王ギルガメッシュと星の海を渡る開拓者、一見すると全く異なる2人ですが、実はどっちも自分の意志で前へ進むという揺るぎない信念を持っています。古の英霊が新たな星に降り立つ時、そこで目にするのはもう一つの戦争だけではありません。彼の輝きと矜持を余すことなく受け止める広大な新天地です。果たして新たな世界に現れたギルガメッシュはどんな活躍を見せてくれるのでしょうか。ぜひこの旅をお楽しみください。そして王の器を見届けていただけたらと思います。ほう、そこの開拓者とやら、この俺の姿を拝むことを許そう。王の宴は整った。光栄に思え、そして存分に楽しむがいい。
Thank you all for the well wishes. Next, let's take a look at the rest of the content in version 4.4.
Yes.
No corner stays dust-free forever. In the version event, Anti-Graft Brickbuster, Aventurine gives us an assignment to launch an internal investigation into IPC corruption. With the help of Prometheus, the AI assistant provided by Silverwolf, we'll try to crack the IPC firewall, infiltrate their system, and secure key evidence.
Do I have to be a hacker too?
Yep. All sorts of cracked data bricks from the firewall will keep raining down.
Oh, no, not
We need
this.
to carefully adjust our
Not the
angles,
blog
select
game.
the landing spot, and catch and stack the bricks one by one into a tall tower formation. Once the firewall is completely dismantled, we win! The higher those data bricks stack, the wobblier the tower gets. The firewall will also unleash various counter abilities to interfere with our efforts. So, be careful with your moves, everyone. But as we stack, we'll also gain all kinds of handy abilities. Make good use of these abilities to provide help to our allies and achieve success even faster. After clearing story mode, co-op mode will also be unlocked. Trailblazers can really choose to team up with their friends or Silverwolf to complete the challenge together.
Got it.
Or
Stack
separately
them steady
Silverwolf.
and tear it down fast.
Separately, there is a
In
thing
addition
like
to the
co-op
new
with
version
Silver.
events, Currency Wars Zero
Currency
Sum
Wars
Game
gets an
is
update.
also getting an update. Ascension level rewards will be expanded to
And these guys added, okay.
and the maximum rank difficulty
Express,
will also be raised to
Blade,
50. We invite
Stellaron,
everyone to step up,
Debuff, and Bloodflame, Elation and skill
Being able to
points,
snowball your wealth is a
Elation
skill in
and
itself.
energy.
4 new characters.
Isn't that Elation of is that Holy Grail War thing? I don't know.
Rin-Tosaka and Gilgamesh will be added to the character.
Then I think Himeko is getting her own
Blade,
separate one.
Himeko, Sampo, and Bela will also become expert advisors. Let's chat about the new characters first. First up is Himeko Nova. She has 2 initial bonds,
Yes, she gets
Express
a new
Cohort
thing.
and the independent bond, Navigator. When Navigator Himeko Nova enters the field, if any companions from the Express Cohort bond are present, Himeko Nova can select one of them to help pilot the Express. Himeko will directly join the selected companion school bond, obtain the corresponding bond
this is
effect,
actually-
and increase the bond tally by 1. At the same time, depending on the companion she selects, she
This is
can
actually,
additionally enhance her own abilities.
going
and
to
the
increase the
Express Cohort
stonks
bond effects in different
for
ways.
this.
Oh,
Right?
so that means if I select Don Hong and Bibiter Lune, Himeko will directly
Songs for
join
Astral
the skill
Express.
point bond.
Like what
And
we
she can
had,
tag along to
Elation
consume skill
is currently
points and
busted
draw
for
prizes
this.
too?
Yeah, that's right. If you select Sunday, Himeko will join the energy bond and gain extra ultimate mech attack counts.
Looks like we'll be able to try out a bunch of new team compositions in this version
Yes.
of Currency Wars.
Yep, Morganax Blade will also be joining the Stellar Run Hunter,
Blade,
and Debuff
Blood
Bond.
Flame.
Upon entering battle, he'll immediately deploy a zone that continuously provides damage and support effects for the entire team.
That's good.
Plus, every time he enters battle, Morganax Blade will randomly forge a piece for himself from the recommended gear list. If he's already fully equipped, he'll level up an existing piece into privileged equipment.
Because he's the
The
forger,
spirit
huh?
of a craftsman.
Rin Tosaka, meanwhile, is a character with both on and off-field capabilities.
Miss Tosaka is definitely joining the skill point bond, right? Since she's such
Yes.
a pro at using gem energy and
But
skill points,
what is
she's
the-
bound to bring a ton of awesome combat effects to the skill
Is there
point
a
bond.
Holy Grail, something different?
Spot on! Once Rin Tosaka takes the field, she can consume gem energy to buff the whole team. Plus, she can trigger a combo skill with Archer, whether he's on the field or not.
That's so awesome!
The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh, will also join the Energy Bond as an on- and off-field character. Plus, as long as Gilgamesh is on the field, every piece of equipment on our team will catch the King's eye. Since they're now the King of
that
Heroes
meaning?
property, they'll boost the team's lucky strike damage, and the effect he gets himself
okay.
is double.
Wait a minute. Do Rin Tosaka and Gilgamesh both get a brand new bond?
That's right! With the addition of our
Yes.
2 new
A Holy
collaboration
Grail
characters,
war
we're
bond.
also introducing a brand new collaboration faction bond, Holy Grail of Destiny. Rin Tosaka, Gilgamesh, Saber, and Archer will all be part of this bond. Whenever the Holy Grail of Destiny bond level goes up, we get a shot at a Holy
Oh.
Grail wish. The omnipotent wish-granting chalice will randomly dish out wish missions. Just pick one to complete, and you'll score rewards straight from the Holy Grail. But watch out. Might have to pay a corresponding price. Of course, the higher the bond level, the greater the challenge of the refreshed missions. Complete a mission, and you'll also have a chance to obtain Destiny components like Avalon and Enuma Elish. Equip them to gain extra effects.
Okay.
Phil, and answer my wish!
It's worth noting that between the version 4.4 update and the launch of the collaboration, the collab faction bond Holy Grail of Destiny, along with Rin Tosaka and Gilgamesh, will first join Currency Wars in a special form. These 2 collaboration characters will first provide support to allies through projections. Once the collaboration kicks off, they'll make their official debut, and everyone will be able to fully experience the Holy Grail of Destiny
Okay,
bond
so till then they'll
and
be
the collaboration
kind
characters.
of invisible
Providing
type.
support through projections first actually makes sense.
Aside from that, this update also adds some interesting new investment strategies and investment
Okay.
environments, like this guy's to blame, and also financial manager, verbal resignation procedures, and hands verb off the keyboard.
Huh? What?
That's right. The Furbos have joined Currency Wars too. For example, after you get your hands for off the keyboard, every time you enter a new node, Jamiba will automatically help us with some store and combat operations.
Ah, fantastic.
In this version, we also made a bunch of
Dr.
updates and
Ishi.
enhancements to existing bonds and characters. We can't wait for you all to try them out in game.
Yes, very much.
Plus, this update introduces 2
new
planar
planar?
ornament sets, Fallen Star Anchorage, and Cosmic Life Sciences
The left
Institute.
one looks like
Feel
for
free to farm
Himeko
whichever
type.
you need. The gift
Which
of
one is the
Odyssey
right one?
is
Yes.
also arriving
Yes.
right on schedule. Check in to claim a
usual.
tin pool. There are also the Planar Fisher and
Planar
Guard the Plenty
and-
of Ends. So remember
Yes.
to take on the challenges. And after the version 4.4 update, the Gift of Stardust
emoji?
Store will also
Oh, we
be
get
getting
Lygus
some
as
new
a
arrivals,
wearable thing?
featuring the new pet, Penta Flavor Emoji.
Whoa! This isn't gonna be some kind of mini kitty or mini oldie or something, right?
No, it's just an innocent egg yolk. When you equip the egg yolk, Carmina, the Penta Flavor Emoji, it'll fly alongside us, and its expressions will change when it's idle or interacted with.
It actually flies. Bringing along a little guy that changes expressions is definitely going to lead to all forms of wacky effects during cutscenes.
The store
Yes,
has also been updated
and Lygus,
with brand
yes.
new trailblaze fashion, fan-made Lygus.
It's really Ligus, made just for you.
Are you sure this didn't come straight from a fan booth at Star Rail Fest?
Just admit you're tempted.
Yes.
I'm totally tempted. All right. It's my turn now.
New outfit?
All eyes on me,
New
my little
outfit?
Sparks heads. My new outfit, Candy-Coated Waves, is hitting the store soon. Oh,
Okay.
that little hair bun is just too cute.
Ah, so this is your new virtual streaming model. It's very distinctive, and it most certainly suits you.
Dazzled by a flowery world, streamer Sparksy is the most dazzling of all.
I think this is the
declare
third
today's
new outfit that we have
Candy-Coated
had, right?
Waves successfully received.
Woo!
In this version, we'll also be getting some system optimization.
Oh yes,
First
that
off,
is very
you'll
much
be able to
needed.
level up characters and light cones
Directly
with a
go to
single
level
button,
80
making
instead
it
of,
much quicker
pressing
and
everything
more
again and
convenient.
again. Yes.
Our achievement
Thank you.
system is also getting optimized.
Also,
You
direct
can
claim
now
instead
claim
of
all your unlocked
this.
achievement
Very
awards
much. All these were
with
needed.
just one click. The achievement screen will also feature a search function, making it easier to find specific achievements.
An efficiency
Okay.
boost is always appreciated.
Very
Additionally,
much.
The annual Hoyo Fest offline exhibition
That's
is
all
returning
for,
from late July
updates.
to early
2
August.
updates.
This
There is
year,
more.
It'll once again be visiting 6 major cities across Southeast Asia. We prepared a wide variety of interactive experiences and exclusive merchandise at the event. For specific event and ticketing information, please stay tuned to the official Honkai Star Rail social media channels.
We look forward to seeing you again this summer, Trailblazers.
Come and play.
All right, that's all for today's show. See you next time, Trailblazers.
See ya.
Farewell,
Is there
everyone.
any post, anything that you all usually have?
Thought something was a bit off. Who took my script? Bleh.
That's it, right? Nothing more? Well, I'll say, this live stream mainly focused on, the events and all, mainly for Holy Grail War. Then, Himeko, I mean, the main story is going to be crazy, very much. And whatever happening with our Stellaron, I don't know how the destruction is able to, manipulate the harmony cancer. But, well, why not? I mean, we are not using it to, fulfill any of our wish. That will be just too early to use it. We'll most probably use it mainly for Nanook. And I just hope that Himeko doesn't, die off because she's already been imaginary the whole time. Okay? She was Imagenesis or whatever they call. Phantom. I forgot what they call them. But whatever. She was an Imagenesis creature. Well, I just hope, okay? The story is, great. They have been killing off very well the Plain Arcadia. Very much. I like how their story is going on. Hopefully, this is the point when we actually reach the top of the Phantom Moon game and something with Aha we talk. I hope. Or we'll have to just wait, more longer. But as far as I know, I did see the Robin Drip Market, and in the Robin Drip Market, it did mention Astropolis. We technically meet her in Astropolis. So most probably after Plain Arcadia, we are going to Astropolis, but going to Astropolis this early won't be a thing. Well, we did go to Shenzhou back after this after Penacony, but this time we are going to a newer region. Well, we just have to see how they handle the story. That's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.